Good.
It's been a little bit.
Been a little bit. I've got a little sickness and weather and family and every little bit of everything. We're at Shockwave at the Fairgrounds, getting ready for the 35th annual show. And I said annual right this time.
You did.
It was awesome. It was amazing. I took my daughter and met with a couple other friends in RVs, and we just parked in the parking lot. And we actually found a little hidden pond, really not, just a little sinkhole in the back of the parking lot. And we kind of just faced that way and, had all the parking behind us, and it was great. I mean, we had a little campfire, and, the nice thing is it was right off the freeway, right off I-90, so I didn't have to go over the pass. The one we're actually sitting in is not the one we actually took. This one's about a 25-footer. We took a 21-footer. This one's a 2022, and a MSRP, I believe, is like 82. And because of the RV sale going on this next weekend, it's down to 67. So yeah, that's a freaking deal. So this is where you want to be to buy an RV this next weekend, the 19th through the 22nd. And it's the 35th annual. So this is the only one that you want to go to. It's the best. It's been going on for 35 years.
Yeah.
So there's some other ones out there that are probably going on, but you're not going to get you're not going to get the best deals, the best customer service, the best quality, and a locally owned, family owned company like R&R. So this is where you guys need to be.
Oh, absolutely.
I was actually pleasantly surprised. Stayed pretty warm. I love that it's really wide and open, tall ceilings, because you got to be able to get, ATVs and four-wheelers and move stuff around. But I took this one out specifically because I wanted to be able to have some space, and then because I took my 8-year-old daughter the bunk bed, and she really loved that, So she had her space out here, and then I had a bedroom with a queen-size bed. I slept awesome. I just brought my little topper. It was amazing.
You do like that topper.
I do like that topper. I'm telling you, that is the key to everything, to making it better, at least in my opinion. So, we were there Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. So, 3 nights.
Warm.
Nice and warm. Now, the thing with cold weather camping, and, there are some solutions, and I will work on these next videos, because I know this is something that a lot of people are, maybe not know about. I didn't know about this, but when you cold weather camp and your heat source is propane, which majority of RVs are propane, minus some of the ones that are diesel or electric, keeping those tanks warm was the key, because what happens is this will cycle for emergency purposes, or to protect so there's no issues, no fire. And so what you have to do is a little trick that I learned is you have to cycle it off, wait for it to cycle off, and then it'll restart again. So I've had to do that a couple times in the night. Again, this is camping. This isn't 5-star luxury hotel where, I got bathrobe and, heated floors, which, there might be some RVs that I will take out that might have that luxury. Yep, and we are going to be doing some other vlogs down the road about, you as an audience get to pick out what RV I get to take out next, and we'll give you a couple choices, and you guys get a vote on which one I get to go out in, and possibly where I go. The 3 best things that I really liked about this Shockwave, the 2022, I like that it was a 21-footer, so it was still. It was a dual axle, but it was still relatively easy to maneuver, to back in. You definitely want to be aware of, when you're pulling that big of a rig, or any rig, making sure that you think ahead about how you're going to get out. And luckily, and I know I'm kind of going on this little tangent, but I just wanted to kind of tell you this is one of the things I did like about is making sure that you pick the right lane. And as I was getting out of Silver Mountain, I made sure that I went down the one that went straight out rather than the parking lot that went down, and then I had to turn. And luckily I did that, because as I got down on the one that went straight out, I looked down, I'm like, there's no way I would have been able to get, because there's cars parked here and you need a nice wide turn. And so then I would have been probably trying to back up, and it would have just been a nightmare. So just key about taking that extra step to go, oh, I need to make sure that I'm going down the right way to get out, or not going down a dead end where I'm not going to be able to, get out, or jackknife, or those situations.
2-point turn.
Yeah, well, and those are not fun. Trust me, those situations are stressful and not fun. But anyways, back to what I really like about that is the size. I really liked that it had the bunk bed that kind of went up. So during the day, we had a nice little living room underneath the bunk bed. It was kind of cozy. And then, at night, we put the bunk bed down. My daughter had her own little thing. So for a family, this is a perfect rig. Because the kids can have this area out here in the evening and the night, and then you got the bedroom in the back for the parents, or just separation. Nice. So that's one. Two, I mean, this is pretty common with any toy hauler, because this is what this is a toy hauler. The back goes down, and particularly this one, it has cables that come with it, and it has a little rail system that goes out, so you have an extension porch. And there's also a thing that drops down that gives you a screen or wind protection. So this 25-footer or 21-footer actually becomes a lot more, because in the summertime, we didn't pull it down for the winter, but granted it was cold. But we did pull that down, the plastic and the screen over the back of the door, just to give it a little bit more insulation, because you do feel it is a little bit colder with the draft. I was really surprised on the insulation, how warm it didn't feel too drafty in here. So, which was really nice. And then being able to fuel up your ATVs, side-by-sides, because pretty much all toy haulers that I've experienced, I've seen, well, minus the one that I have, which is a miniature toy hauler, but some of the bigger ones, this one's by Forest River. I hope that's the name. I think it is. Well, I'm no expert. I'm just a consumer. Partner with R&R, and I love being able to work with such a great company, local company. They really do care about their customers and the quality of a product they put out. So, anyways, that's a mix of everything.
Yeah, so you really like being able to fuel up any potential toys you bring along?
Yes, definitely like to fuel up any toys that I feel along. I don't have to carry a bunch of gas cans around. It's got a little pump and a gauge. When you go to the gas tank or gas pump, you fill up your vehicle that you're pulling, and you also fill this up as well. And then it just really kind of kills two birds with one stone. Yeah. For instance, like my little toy hauler, it's only a 14-foot, doesn't have the fuel thing there. And doesn't have some of the luxury that this toy hauler has. Mine's more of like a utility. Gotcha. But there are some other ones out there. So I would say maybe not all toy haulers are considered the same. As innovation comes out there, there's some RV companies that are making some awesome rigs. Intech, is one of them. That really, I've seen some really cool, small, unique toy haulers that if you don't need all this, yep, you can get one for 20 or 30 grand. So definitely worth looking to. These are nice. Even if you don't own a toy hauler, and you just want the ability to have the flexibility of still having an RV and a utility trailer if you needed to, or if you need to haul something, it gives you more versatility than just an RV. Because all this stuff comes out, and I can fill this all up if I'm moving. Yep. Crap, if I got to move, here's a trailer right here. Sure. Big, entrance way to get in through the back. So definitely worth checking out. Good family rig, like I said. I think those are the three main things I really liked. I don't think there's really anything I disliked about it. I think it was a good, solid, lots of space. Lots of place to eat dinner, to play cards, to watch TV, just to kind of hang out. And because you are winter camping, you don't spend a ton of time outside. So again, I wanted a rig that had a little bit more space to kind of spread out a little bit.
Gotcha.
So no negatives. Has dual bunk beds. Yep. So it has a couch, and then the couch actually turns into a bunk bed. So if you have 2 kids, these are full-size bunk beds, so you could put 2 kids on one bunk bed. And so yes, this I would definitely categorize as a family rig. Family of 4. Easily a family of 4. I'm definitely looking at maybe doing something in Montana, maybe snow biking or snowmobiling. I may take out another 4-wheel drive. Might be another Revel or something along those lines. Because we're in this winter season, there's only so many rigs that I can take out that will get me up to the mountain. I know that there was something that came in that was used that kind of looked kind of unique and cool. It's here at the show. I don't think it'll be here after the show. I think it's gonna get sold, which is too bad, because I think it's like a used, looks like an Evo, and we'll explain some of the Evos, or we can show a picture that explains. It's right here. I've always wanted to put it right there. Okay, Evo. Okay.
While North did indeed see a very cool RV, it was not an Evo. It was actually this RV pictured now.
So, yeah. Just excited, and you know, maybe thinking, maybe giving you guys some ideas of the next 3 options, and maybe we do this in the next event, next vlog. Is that we show, okay, these are the 3 main, or these are the next 3 options that I'm going to be able to take out, and these are the next 3 places that I may go, and maybe I'll have the audience, our subscribers, choose where I could go.